the Malvern Bank Super Late Model Series West last night at the Off-Road Raceway in Norfolk, Nebraska. Ladies and gentlemen, returning the round-mounted sound, Jimmy Scott with your lineup for heat race number 1 for your M&T Motorsports Compacts.
And good evening, race fans. Welcome to the new Raceway Park Sunday Church in the Dirt. Corey Cable on the front row along with Arturo Garcia, Gage Riesdorf, Gilbert Aldape, Jared Sloss, Mike Vogt. Let's go racing.
And it is Gage Riesdorf leading him down into turn 1. But, for a minute there, looked like Aldape was going to try and take a shot at getting to the inside of Riesdorf. Unfortunately, got loose, got pinballed, and now problems for the 7 of Gilbert Aldape as Gage Riesdorf is going to lead lap number 1. Arturo Garcia, great to see him back after rolling the car last week. He sits in second. Third place right now is going to be the 46S, Jared Sloss, and Mike Vogt will be in fourth.
As Gage Riesdorf is going to lead another lap here at the new Raceway Park. Great battle for second between the 442 of Mike Vogt. Corey Cable running in third, and then Mike Vogt rounding out your top 4 as they come through turns 3 and 4. Riesdorf up high, leading the way right now. Garcia under fire from Cable. A little bit of contact on the front stretch. We're still lean, mean, and green.
As they go down into 1 and 2 once again, 3 laps to go. It is still Riesdorf, but now Garcia looks like he is going to get passed by the 54C of Cable. Can Cable get by it? Riesdorf's going to lead. Give Cable second.
Give Cable second place at the flag stand now. 2 turns 1 and 2. Riesdorf has checked out here in this heat race. We'll see the white flag this time by Vogt, working on the outside of Arturo Garcia. Thought about putting him 3 deep, but then thought better of it.
Gage Riesdorf falls into the white flag. He's going to file it down into 1 and 2 as he has a very strong lead. Cable now second. Battle is on for P3 and P4 between Garcia and Vogt as they fire it down to 3 and 4 one more time. It's going to be the Gage cluster. Gage Riesdorf picking up heat race 1 win. I'll get my tongue untied here in a minute. Corey Cable in second. Arturo Garcia will be third, and it'll be the 442 Mike Vogt rounding out your field. You know, the sad part is I never would have taken it that direction.
So once again, Strickland and McCulley going to be on your front row. Row 2 is going to be Reed and Jans, Brown and Hammond. And it looks like the one of Don Tang going to be tagging the back of the field here in the 1 car. As we go green flag racing, Strickland. Little off power there on the start, coming out into turn number 1. Cheyenne McCulley, the 14C, is going to lead him. That is a different shot there for our speed shot this week.
Yeah, Dugan was looking for a new place to put it.
Yeah, we have it off turn 2 this time as Cheyenne McCulley leads lap number 1 in the 14C.
As my puppy's eating my cords here, you've got Cheyenne McCulley, Spencer Jans. They are side by side. Here comes a 35X. He is looking for a piece of the action. Jans not quite able to clear McCulley. Now he's going to get by him. Jans followed by Connor Brown as the door was open, and then McCulley. Once again, now Connor Brown, he is looking for the lead as he goes to the inside of Jans. Jans and Connor Brown side by side as they come through 3 and 4. McCulley back to third. Strickland sitting there in fourth. It's going to be a 35X Connor Brown with the lead.
Connor Brown with the race lead now. Jans hot on his tail, though, in the 55. Distance back to third place, running Cheyenne McCulley as the Ada Strickland looking to the inside now into turns 3 and 4. Jans looking to the inside of 35X off turn 4 as green flag waves. 2 laps to go this time by Connor Brown, still your race leader.
It is still Brown and Jans. Jans trying everything possible to get by Connor Brown in the 35X, but unfortunately not able to get it done. Oh, Cheyenne McCulley bobbles coming out of 2. Strickland going to get by. Looks like Reed also going to take a shot at getting by. White flag is out for Connor Brown.
White flag out for the 35X car as he whips it into turns 1 and 2. Jans a little bit distance back to second place now. As we are going to see, I believe, Strickland as Kyle Reed bobbles. We had him 3 wide down the backstretch as Connor Brown is going to pick up the heat race win. Jans in second, Stricklet third, Cheyenne McCulley hangs on for fourth, and Mike Hammond will pick up fifth.
The Hammer. We're just going to call him Mike the Hammer Hammond.
Outside the 13T of Richard Gray. Row 2 is the 35 junior Taylor Brown on the inside. On the outside, the 3A of Austin Honeycutt. And third and final row is the 8A of Anthony Clark and the 14 of Haley Bower.
Anthony Clark, of course, that car normally driven by Cullen Gossage, but he is helping Cullen field the car out after a little bit of damage. Green flag is out, and immediately Jaden Hammond swallowed up by the world as he has Taylor Brown to the inside, Richard Gray to the outside. Here comes the 8A of Clark, trying to almost push to 4 wide. Austin Honeycutt now working his way through. It's going to be Richard Gray leading lap 1.
13T going to lead lap number 1 here, still with a race lead. Got the 3A of Honeycutt right behind him on the back bumper. 29 JR of Jaden Hammond. Been having computer issues with that 29 JR. 7-hour round trip to get a new computer, and finally got one in there, so we'll see how he turns out here tonight as he currently runs third.
Richard Gray with the lead, the 3A of Honeycutt now second. Now Honeycutt going to try and drive down the hill. He's at the quarter, at the door, side by side. Now has about half a car length lead going into 3 and 4. As they cut through 3 and 4, they're going to drag race down, and it's going to be Austin Honeycutt, new leader.
Honeycutt, your new race leader. Richard Gray shuffled back to that second place spot. Anthony Clark moves into third as Gray bobbles in turn number 2. Hammond trying to hang on to fourth. Here comes the 35 JR Taylor Brown. Haley Bower rounding out your field.
As they come out of 4, 2 laps to go for the 3A Austin Honeycutt. His season has been one of struggle as he popped a motor, had bad luck with the backup car, but this time around, that car looking and sounding stout as ever as he is going to sail it down with a sizable gap over Gray through 3 and 4. White flag is out, Scotty.
White flag is out for the 3A of Honeycutt. Gray coming under fire now from the 8A of Anthony Clark. As Honeycutt sails it off turn number 2, like you'd say, PJ. Gray bobbles Clark to the back bumper. A little shot in the shorts. Hammond hanging on to fourth. And Taylor rounding out your top 5. Honeycutt will pick up the checkered. Gray will hang on for second. Clark, Hammond, and Brown rounding out your top 5. Haley Bower, your field. So Ford and Chrysler pacing the field, being given the green, rolled up green one more time by, ladies and gentlemen, your parade lap for your M&T Motorsports Sport Compact Division. We go green, this time by off turn number 4. As the pace truck vehicles drop them off in turn 3 and 4. Green is out and we are underway. Look at the run from the 13 of Riesdorf, out with the race lead down the backstretch now into turns 3 and 4. Riesdorf lead him. Hammond was on the bottom side. Contact keeps it straight though. As Gage Riesdorf way up the track, Connor Brown, the 35X, takes over the race lead off turn number 2. Brown, Jans, Riesdorf. Here comes Anthony Clark into the mix now. The 8-8 cars, the 8 car Stricklet in there, and Cheyenne McCulley. Jaden Hammond shuffled all the way to the back of the pack in the 29 JR machine after contact in turn 3 and 4 on lap number 1. Taylor Brown about to put it 3 deep in the mid-pack here. Through turns 3 and 4, Brown up top. Riesdorf slides in front of the 14C of Cheyenne McCulley. A lot of action here going on here in your A feature tonight for your M&T Motorsports Sport Compacts. Brown on a Sunday drive as Anthony Clark has caught the 55 of Jans and has passed him for second. Riesdorf in fourth as a caution flag comes out. Caution flag over the Raceway. as someone lost a tire. That is the one of Don Tank, as the tire rolling down turn number 4 here. And, well, it looks like the tire is going to beat Don to the work lane. Nice catch out there in the infield. We had a bumper cover sitting on the backstretch and over in turn number 1 as well. And to MedStar Race Rescue for being here as well. We hope we don't need to use them, but if we do, we are glad they are the ones on the call. Back to the green flag here in turns 3 and 4. Connor Brown, the race lead. Back to green we come. Anthony Clark. Great run on turns 1 and 2. Clark looking for the race lead. Spencer Jans in there as well. Top 3 cars breaking away from the rest of the field. Contact between El Dape and Mike Vogt. Off turns 3 and 4 as we have got debris on the track in turn 4. Caution flag flies once again. Green flag back in the air here for your M&T Motorsports Sport Compact A feature. Great restart from the 8A of Anthony Clark. Looking to the inside of Connor Brown through turns 1 and 2 for the race lead. Brown too strong on the top side. As Gage Riesdorf running in 4th. Mike Vogt on the outside, knocking on the door of the top 5. Brown, Clark, Jans in a 3-car battle for 5th. As a little bit of contact, but we're still lean, mean, and green. Brown still leads them halfway down, halfway to go.
As Connor Brown trying to do what he did last week and pick up yet another feature win. Anthony Clark looking to stop him. Once again, that is Cullen Gossage's car. That car won 2 weeks ago. With Cullen Gossage behind the wheel, Anthony Clark trying to get some of the other gremlins out of it, trying to exercise the demons, brothers and sisters, in that car as he is trying to track down that 35X. But I'll tell you, Brown has quite the run going as they're going to fly under the flag stand with 4 laps to go. It is still Connor Brown, Anthony Clark, the 55 of Spencer Jans, the 442 Mike Vogt, and the 13 the Gage Cluster, Gage Riesdorf, who is looking to turn his luck around here at his home track of the new Raceway Park, fueled by Total Motors of Lamar's.
Connor Brown with the race lead now, still in that 35X car, looking strong. Not the normal car that he has here each and every week, but still doing good nonetheless. Clark has faded, though, in 2nd. Jans 3rd. Vogt and Riesdorf, your top 5. Coming with 2 laps to go. Connor Brown sees the green flag fly.
As the green is high in the air for Connor Brown, he is gapping the 8A of Anthony Clark. Spencer Jans going to the whip as he is trying to catch up to the 8A of Anthony Clark. They're going to be coming around to see the white flag. This time to go. 1 lap. Down the backstretch one more time into 3 and 4. It is going to be Connor Brown taking home the win. Anthony Clark will see 2nd. 3rd to Spencer Jans. 4th to Gage Riesdorf. And 5th to Mike Vogt. Talked to Gage Riesdorf earlier today, and he has been having some great runs at my home track of the Crawford County Speedway, Denison, Iowa. Great top 5 runs. Not so much. The bad luck bug been biting him here, but he said himself he wants to try and exercise those demons and start running better at home. Well, a 4th place finish will start rectifying that.
Talk to him a second here. Connor, 2 in a row now this week here at the new Raceway Park. How's that momentum got to feel?
Good. We just got to stay consistent and finish and hope we can get up there. Just take our time and we'll just see we'll get what we can get.
Running a full schedule not only here this season but at Wagner in the Sport Compact. What's it like running both tracks here every week?
It's a little different. There it's a little higher banked and a little bit more open. You don't catch people as fast here, but it's fun, and I don't know.
So looking to keep up the momentum, the 35X of Connor Brown, your M&T Motorsports Sport Compact A feature winner here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.